So we'll do a little demonstration here with Danny. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have you take the 4-footer and the 3-footer. We're going to put the 4-footer in the left hand, the 3-footer in the right hand, and we're going to put them out in front of ourselves like this. Make them the same length. So when they're down, they're the same length as we put them down. And I'll have you put it about at this angle that you see in front of me, about right here. And now we're going to just tap the ends. Okay, we're just going to tap the ends. There we go. Now we're going to expand that. We're going to go wider and still tap. Good. Good. Relax your hands a little bit. If we get the right level of pressure in our hand, it makes it easier to tap. There we go. Let's try to get the ends there. Not the easiest thing in the world, but it's challenging our fine motor skills. There we go. Good. Now we'll bring it back in. We'll go closer again. There we go. Good. Good. All right. Now we'll drop the 4-footer. We'll keep the 3-footer. And we're going to do the block drill. So we will take the end of this PVC pipe. We're going to put it in our navel. And I'll show you first what we're going to do. So we're going to put it in our navel. We're going to get in our ready position that we just talked about in our demonstration. So our line of balance, we're ready for an athletic endeavor. We're going to let our arms hang naturally. Now, I'm going to move this shaft from 6 o'clock right here to 7. And I'm going to do so by using my abdominal muscles. So I'm here and I'm there. Now I'm keeping my eye on the golf ball, the imaginary golf ball. And then I'm going to move from here to there, and it's called block because when I look down, then my hands block my right foot. So we don't want you to sway with your hip like this. We want you to just rotate your upper body. Okay. So let's make sure if you could turn sideways to me, Danny, and I want to make sure you're in an athletic position. Yeah. Let's get you a little more angle. There you go. Now go ahead and look down at the ball. There you go. Now from there, now move from 6 to 7. Good, good. If you could square up with me, and I'll show that to you, and I'll watch you do that again. So from 6 to 7. Yes, very good. Now I want you to feel that in your abdominal muscles. That's what's controlling it. So give me about 2 more of them. Good. Good. All right, so that's our preliminary little move that we're going to make off the ball. Now, we're going to get a little more advanced, go a little farther into the backswing, so we're going to do the wrist drill. Now, the wrist drill, we start with a normal grip, except I take my right hand off, and I grab hold right here. I'm going to come in close to the camera so that it can be seen, but I am grabbing hold right at the base of my, where my wrist and my forearm come together. So be below, yeah, you've got your wristwatch on there, below that. So as we do that, then I've got this shaft, which is, we're not going to put it down this way. So we're not going to go this way. We're just going to let it stay up. And we've got a hold of it. Now I'm going to go from here and I'm going to go back to 9 o'clock. Now I'm going to stay in camera here. Let me scoot over. So I'm going to go back to 9 o'clock. And when I'm there, I'm pushing away with this right arm as much as I can. Now it's limited because it's holding on to that. Yeah, there we go. Do that again for me. Very good. Square up so I can see that. There we go. And we're going to go, yes. Yeah, now you're feeling that. You're feeling some resistance start to build on that left side. We're getting a good stretch as we go back. Very nice, Danny. Very nice. Give me 3 more. Good. Now keep your eye on the imaginary ball. Excellent. 1 more. Good. Good. Okay. Now we're going to go to the pointer drill. So if you could grab the 4-foot PVC pipe. There you go. Now the 4-foot PVC pipe has a little more weight. It's a little bit easier to feel the end of it because we want to do this drill being able to feel the tip of this. So the pointer drill, we're going to set up with our normal grip, and then we're going to remove everything except for the thumb and forefinger. So they're going to be the only things that are left on this shaft. Now, our hands can come together. So in other words, the right palm can touch the left thumb, but all that's on there are our thumb and forefinger. Now, we're going to elevate that club a little bit off the ground. And then I'm just simply going to take it back to 9 o'clock and let it cock naturally. Gravity will cock that naturally. And if it doesn't cock it naturally, and we're not quite there, let's try that again, Danny. So if it doesn't do that, that means we have too much pressure with that thumb and forefinger. Let's lighten that pressure up, and that will automatically cock that club as it goes back. Get in our ready position, and then we go back, and yeah, let's do it again. That's a little bit better. Just go back and let it just, there you go. You had it that time. Very good. Very good, yes. You're able to feel the weight on the end. It's able to cock naturally. Very good. When you go back there, just stop for me. Good, good. Now give me two more where you stop like that. Excellent. One more. Very good. Okay. Now we're going to do the next drill, which is called loaded. So we're going to deal with our lower body and how this reacts. So normally we're a right-handed golfer. We've got our right-handed grip on. I'm going to come close to the camera here again. So where I'm going to go from a right-hand grip to a left-hand grip. I'm just reversing the hands on the club. So I'm going to act like I'm a left-hander for a moment. So you'll go from right hand to left hand. Then as I do this, I'm still going to take a right-handed backswing though. So I'm going to set up here and nice and slowly, I'm going to go back to this 9 o'clock position with the left arm where it's parallel to the ground. Then from here, what I'm going to do now is in slow motion, I'm going to rotate down until I get to the impact position, which is we have our shoulder running through our arm and down the shaft. You'll see how that's a straight line. And as my left-handed grip is on here, I can take it off and I can put my right hand down below like a right-hand grip, and there I am in my impact position. So let's start with, we've got our grip. Let's go back to 9 o'clock. Good, keep your eye on the ball. There you go. Now slow motion down to impact. Okay, so yeah, that's very good. We got there where we needed to. We were a little out of sync when we did it. Let me show you what we need to do. So we're going to be here. We're going to go here. And this all relies on the ability, can we keep our upper body and then move our lower body a little bit? You see I've moved my lower body compared to my shoulders. So I've got to have the ability to move here a little bit. So we're going to take it back. And then our first move down is actually going to be with the lead hip so that we rotate down and we rotate as much as we can down to impact. So we're going to move. There you go. Let's make sure we keep rotating though. So we're going to go back to 9. Good. And rotate, 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 rotate. Good. Good. Yeah. Let's do that again. We don't need that right heel to come that far off the ground, but let's do it again. We're going to go back to 9 o'clock and then rotate, rotate, rotate. And you can take your right hand off and put it down below, and it would be your impact position. There you go. Give me one more of those, Danny. Go back to 9. Very good. And rotate, 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 rotate. Good. Good job. Okay, so we've got a little feel for that. Now we're going to take our little 4-square ball. We're going to set it down. And normally when we're in this room and we're doing that, we're getting on that white wall up there, but we'll just do it right where we are. We're good. So we're going to get that. I'm going to make sure I've got that on camera. There we go. Now, as we address this ball, we're not going to address it as we normally would. So normally if we would get it, we would be right behind it. We're not going to do that. We're going to put our shaft on our left hip, and we're going to have that line up with the back end of the ball. Now, from there, then I put the club down. So this is 12 to 18 inches behind where the ball is when we do this. So that when we're going to take a little swing, we're not going to try to hit it incredibly hard. It's like a hard tap. So it's going to be just like that. And we're going to end here without releasing and flipping it forward. We're going to be right here when we end. So it's a hard tap. Go ahead and set up. And do, by the way, I'm I didn't, yeah, that's very good. Please use the 3-footer. I did forget to tell you to use that 4-footer. We use that for some other drills, and that gets some pretty good power going there. That's pretty long. So we'll do the same thing. So you'll line up off your left hip. There you go. And we'll get set up behind it. And now we're going to just take a little swing back. There you go. And so we want to try to feel that compression that takes place when we hit this ball. If we do this really well, we will feel that nice compression from that little playground ball as it gives us the feedback that we're looking for. So we're going to be off the left hip. We'll set up to it. And we'll go back. There you go. Good. Now, ideally, we want that ball to go straight at that wall and straight back to us. That means we hit it dead square and it went there and back. The floor in some places might not be as flat as it seems, so that's okay. But give me 2 more of those, Danny. Good. Now, when we go through, let me show you one more before you do yours. When we go through, we're going to try to imprint that feel of what impact feels like. So we're going to be here, and I'm just going to stay right there, just where it is. I'm not going to flip it forward or anything like that. I'm just going to be nice and solid. Yeah, that's half the trick, is getting the balls to. I don't think they make those particularly round.
I'm too close now.
Watch out for that wall.
So holding it like right at impact?
Yeah, it's going to feel like you're holding it at impact. It'll go through because you've got momentum. There you go. Good. Yeah, very good. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Now I'm going to have you drop everything, and we're just going to have our hands that we're going to use this time. So this is called the impact drill. We're going to set up. Now, normally when we set up with a golf club, our right hand is slightly below the left because that's how we grip a club. So we're going to take our hands, and I'm going to take them. So rather than being exactly parallel to each other, my right hand is going to be a little bit below, so just like this. Now I'm going to set up right here. And from here, I'm going to swing my right arm back and then slap my hand at the bottom. My left arm's going to stay right here. So it looks like this. Bam, right there. Right hand below left. Not, you got your backwards on me. So,
okay. It's right hand below.
There you go. Yeah, we're going to swing back and slap it. Yeah, let's do that again. So keep your eye on it. Okay. Okay, let me watch you. Let me show you one thing, Danny. When we go back, so when I go to the top of my golf swing, right here, okay, this is just a Pledge of Allegiance position. If I extend this arm out all the way, it would be impossible. So if I had my arm here and I tried to reach it with my left arm like in a golf swing, I can't get there. I'm a foot and a half short. So, yeah, we're just going to here. So it's Pledge of Allegiance. So it's here, there, and then right there. So we'll go to the top. Good. Yeah. Now slap it real hard. Slap those hands. Good. And keep it right there. Bam, where it comes to. Good. Give me one more. Good. Okay, now we have a second part to this drill. So we just did the backswing and down to impact. Then we're going to go from impact to our finish. And when we do that, we're going to try to go as quickly as we can. So let me show you how this goes. So it's going back, slap. Now my left arm is up here, up into a Pledge of Allegiance position in the finish with my left arm. My right hand stays where the left arm was. Let me show you that again. So we're going to go up, slap, balanced, and I'm ready to go. So go ahead and show that to me. We're going to slap and go to the finish. There you go. Go ahead and let your head, when you get to the finish, look right at your target when you get done. There you go. Let's do that again. Very good. Very good. Give me two more. Good. One more. Excellent, Danny. Okay. Now, the next drill, I'm going to have you use the broom, and I'm going to give you an example here with the PVC pipe. So the next drill is called continuous. Now, I'm going to continuously swing this club back and through, and at first, it's not going to go any higher than my knees with the bristle of that broom. Then it's not going to go any higher than the waist. Then it's not going to go any higher than the shoulders. Eventually, I'll get to the top. So it's going to look like this. We're going to start off. We're just going to swing our arms. We're going to let our body follow. It slowly gets up, slowly builds. We're going back and through. There's a lot of weight on that broom, and we're going to feel that weight, and we're going to make sure eventually that we get to our finish nice and balanced. But as we do that, we're going to make sure we're swinging the broom. It's not swinging up. So let's start nice and easy, not any higher than the knees to begin with. So just little movements back and through, little movement. There you go. And then we'll go a little bit higher. Make sure we go back and through the same amount. Good. We'll rotate the body with it. There you go. Now we're getting close to the shoulders. Make sure we're going both ways up to the shoulder. There you go. And keep going. And keep going. Good, and get all the way to our full swing. Good, and hold the finish. Good. Let's do that one more time. That's a pretty good workout when we get that weight on the end.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah. So we're gonna go nice and little movements to begin with. No higher than the knees. There we go. Nice and low. Now we're gonna go no higher than the waist. Make sure we go back and through. There you go, back and through the same amount. Very good. Keep your eye on the imaginary ball. Good. Let the body feel that weight. And then we're going to go up towards the shoulders. Good. Good. And we're going to continue on until we get more towards a full swing. Good. Good. And then stick to finish. Very good. Very good, Danny. Excellent. All right. So now we're going to do the same movement. We're going to take all the weight out. So I'm going to have you grab the little 3-foot rope.
Yeah, go look at the back.
So now we can't go back and forth a little bit with the rope because it's flimsy. So we're going to take our full swing back, full swing through, full swing back, full swing through. It will hit us in the same spot every time. There you go. Very good. Excellent. And we'll do that 4 times, and then we'll take a break for a second. Good. You're swinging it. Excellent, Danny. Excellent. All right. Now, when we do it this time, we're gonna make sure that our head goes through and sees our target off in the distance, then finds the golf ball, then sees the target, then finds the golf ball, then sees the target, like that. Good. Good. Excellent. Excellent. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Now the last drill we're going to do, I'm going to have you grab your 4-foot PVC pipe, and we're going to do the acceleration drill, which I explained earlier. So we're going to have 4 different speeds. We're going to have slow, medium, fast, and then all you have. So if you could give me a slow swing to begin, a slow full swing. Good. All right, now ramp it up a little bit. This is not going to quite be your full swing level at medium. There we go. All right, now give me fast. This is going to be more than we normally would do. Good. Now take that tip that I gave before. Relax everything from the waist up and give me all you got. Let this one rip. Excellent, excellent. Okay, now let's do that again. So we're going to go slow, medium, fast, and then let it rip. Good. There's slow. Medium. Let's go with fast. There we go. Now give it all you got. Excellent. Okay, now I want to do one more set of this. I want to make sure on the medium that there we have a little bit of a difference between slow and medium. We were a little bit close to each other. What this does is it forces us to understand our rotational speed, which is important with our spatial awareness and our feel for what we're trying to do. So we're going to go slow, medium, fast. Each one's a step up. You're doing really good. Start with slow. Good. Now give me medium. Good. Now give me fast. Good. Now give me all you got. Relax that upper body and give me all you got. Excellent. Excellent, Danny. Excellent. Thank you for participating in our demonstration. You did a great job. I think you ought to go out and play some golf. It looks like fun.